America Visa Advisory is a U.S. immigration professional services. We help talented immigrants land their first job in the United States with employment-based green card. We also help to provide immigration assistance with their dependent family and provide services for family-based green card. We help our client prepare their case and choose the right immigration attorney. Please contact us if you need immigration assistance to achieve your American dream.
This video is sponsored by JustyGuide, AI agents to help your immigration process simple, faster, and accessible for everyone.
Hi everyone, this is Elizabeth Mariama and Kanita Shah from our American Visa Advisory or AV Immigration. Today we bring up some topic about F1, H1B, OPT termination. We just got received a lot of J1 visa sent us that they got the letter or the email from Department of State. They have SEVIS termination. So yeah, because of me and Kat has been like trying to help the student a lot. We come with a solution and option that possible for right now for everyone here. We will leave our contact information for everyone who needs help to process your case after you got terminated SEVIS F1 student or OPT after this, okay? Yeah, let's talk about the news a little bit. Kat, do you see a lot of students
Yeah, I
receive the
have heard
news?
a lot. Yep, thank you for having me with you today. We have heard a lot with students because they not really understand what's going on when they get the notification through the email that they got termination for whatever reason. So they just want to ask if we have any kind of option that they can be, legally live in this country. Based on what I have right now is more into like F1 visa. Can you explain a little more about what's happening right now?
Yeah, we received the news last week on Thursday. Yeah, we already reached out some of our immigration attorney that who
Okay.
we consult with, like immigration attorney Punam. So because of immigration attorney, some of them already talk about because last year, if you recall it, there are some email from Department of State mentioned that some F1 some J1 visa skill from some country that going to be waived for 2-year home resident, which
Okay,
it
yeah.
includes some country like Thai J1
Yeah,
visa
yeah.
as well,
I heard about
and
that 2 years
also
ago.
and also uh and also Russian, everything like that. But so when we know that is, I think the email is sent out is on December 9, 2024, and then we just kind of like our heart is just flutter. So it
Right.
means J1 skill visa doesn't have to go back to home country, which is what kind of occupation they're doing is just like hotel, like some student is got to be intern or trainee in as a position commit chef at a Marriott hotel everywhere around the US. That's what the main sponsor that we have right here. And then our heart is flutter.
Yep.
Yes, some of our kids that have been applied for waiver before got email from Department of State that after that law coming, the new update of the law coming, that they are no longer subject for that 2-year home resident
So,
country. But
yeah.
last week we got another news that after some J1 visa applicant got the mail from Department of State that they are non-subject. And then another news is coming that they say that is inactive. I understand that for someone right here don't understand what it means by CVT inactive. Most likely in J1 visa category, when you come here to the US, they will allow you to work in the US with DS 2019 in a period of time, like maybe 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year, depend on the occupation that you work for. Once your periods of working over, you're gonna have 30-day grace period. Maybe travel in the US while you waiting to go back home, or maybe you do something else like change of status, which is really popular in this time.
Yeah.
And then we have one student one J1 applicant who who have been like applied for change of status before her J1 visa expire received the mail from Department of State the day after her periods of the time working at J1 at the hotel is expired like April 1st, and then she got the email that her CVIT is inactive. So everyone know the CVIT will be inactive after the day like cover the period that you work with the occupation or employee that you work for, right? But there are no email before. No email
Yeah.
before. I
So that's
swear
why
there are no email before.
so that's why they should be able to be like talk to the college to make sure that their status is still active, right? Is that the way? So
Yeah, but
yeah,
the CVIT from J1 and CVIT from F1 that they apply for change of status is totally different CVIT number.
right,
So
right.
one is J1, one is F1. The one that inactive is for J1 visa. So which is from my experience, I never have that email before. So we
Sure.
rushed to make appointment with immigration attorney, and so we got our consult with our immigration attorney, which is she really clear immigration attorney. Her name is Poonam from her law with her law firm help us a lot. And then she mentioned that the option that we have right now is to put the premium fee processing on that change of status I-539 application because she still have some time, but not really 30 days anymore because it's the notice is coming April 1st, so it means we only have 3 weeks left, right?
Yeah.
So we submit premium processing but still wait for feedback. Yeah, so that's why I think it would be great to have us explain today what is going on right here, what the fact, what the people receive for J1 skill or F1 OPT or also F1 CPT right now. Yeah, and in this morning I received that F1 OPT nurse have got terminated from her master degree school
Also,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, can you tell people who listening us right here what can be caused to get the termination? Yeah,
Yeah, the first thing that when you got notification by your, your college or, your program,
Department of
you
State.
have to you have to make sure that you are able to go back to talk to them to find out actually what the reason behind that in terms of that termination. Sometimes you're not pay for your semester or whatever. And then when you get into that, you still have your timeline about like 5 months. Yeah. So the first thing that don't be panic. Don't be panic. Thing happen. It's coming fast. Last week we have heard a lot about termination. So we not really understand what's going on, but based on that, termination later, the first thing you have to find out what is the reason for you to get that termination, and then don't be panic because we still have time. So like you said, 5 months it could be fine, right? To do the process for in statement. Is that correct? For
Yes.
5 months?
For some people, like if you are terminated before this cycle
Okay.
you can be at least like between 4 months to 5 months until like you make the last decision. But for us, for right now, who just suddenly got terminated, like 300 people from California, LA
Yeah.
University, which is there are top 10 university that got
I heard
terminated. I
about
don't know
that.
what's
Yeah.
going on, but check with yourself if you have something going on like DUI, DUI or any specific suspecting
Right.
going on. And also another thing, have been work on authorization and then post something on social media, post some opinion about political. This is not a good time. Even you try to reinstatement, it might not work with you for this time if you have that kind of piece of evidence. But for us, reinstatement is just, it's just something like you should do before you give up everything,
Yep.
So if you still qualify, yeah, I would suggest to do that.
Yeah.
But the first thing, if you don't have any immigrant petitioner pending, so you would consider to think like maybe do reinstatement, and next step if it not go through, or if it's not approved, maybe volunteer to deport yourself to your home country. That would
Yeah,
be
I think
work.
that's, yeah, could be that for the worst case,
Oh,
because you still have a lot more
So that's
options. But like I said, yeah, every case, this seems to be different. So we have
yeah
to put your
to
time to
yeah,
talk to
and
us,
then
and then, yeah,
yeah
we find solution, and
we
then they make
yeah
decision by themselves. That's it.
yeah.
Yeah, so,
And another option that we could now is like if you have a like here we talking about the student who on OPT or H1B OPT or also OPT student that have been submit your EB1A case to petition yourself for green card
okay.
holder.
Yep.
So we talking about here what the best solution that we can recommend. You know, when your I-140 approved but you're not filing I-485, you still can go back to your home country. That's the first thing. But reinstatement, yeah, I suggest everyone to do that for now.
Yep.
You have 30-day grace period, so I would suggest to do that. Doesn't have to leave the country right now. Plus, yeah, I would try to suggest everyone to do that first. And if it not work, the decision from USCA come out, you still have to leave the country. So since you're not filing I-140 first, oh sorry, since you're not filing I-485, so you still can leave the country to wait your application approved as the consular process. But if it's not, you already file I-485, and then there are another option is called like you file IA-24 to change the process of from adjustment of status to be like consular processing. That form I experienced it myself. It took like over than 11 months until you can change your process, but still you can still apply your green card from that as well. We're talking about EB1A, EB2, and IW right here. Also
Yeah.
EB3 skill, because I have some nurse student calling this morning. So yeah, and I let Kat talk about what we can help, because DSO is know about the same time as everyone here.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, go
It's kind of
talk
like
to your DSO. They try to be helpful. They're going to create give you a reinstatement I-20, and then if not with the same university, you can request from another university, right?
yeah.
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 Yeah. I think we have a lot more option right now.
Yep.
Yeah, we have done
Can
last week. Yeah, quite a
can
lot
you tell
actually.
us, like, I mean, I remember a few states. Can you tell the student here how many states that we have the school in the partner right
We
now?
have right now, it's a lot right now. We have in LA, for sure, Texas, Chicago, actually, New York, of
Yep.
course,
Okay.
and if I'm not wrong, some Virginia, right? Like you said.
Virginia and
Yeah,
Atlanta. So
right.
we have a few different options from certificate degree, associate
ESL.
degree, and ESL, yes, right, and bachelor degree, master degree, and PhD as well. But yeah, definitely want to try to ask you guys to contact us first, and then we try to find the option for reinstatement for you guys. And yeah, do you have anything else to add on?
So, like I said, you got to make sure when you have your F1 status, the first thing that you are not do unauthorized work, or you're not, do anything like your social media. This is so important. In social media, sometimes, yeah, I just want to say that it could be like hurt you sometimes, you know what I mean, right? So most like our contact university, we have to make sure you go to class, you take your class. There is no online at all right now. That's the key thing. So I'm not sure if you can explain a little more about the premium process. What kind of, I don't want to say the profit or benefit. What if the customer want to apply for the premium process? What is that, pro and con about the premium process? Can you tell a little more about that?
I personally never want to apply for premium processing before back in the day. But for me, since I think since June 2024, I start having student requests to apply for premium processing because they have specific time and they want to petition themselves to another type of green card. So they just want to make sure they are legally have F1 status. So premium processing, I would say it make you know the result and decision from USCIS faster. which is they cost more. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
they cost a little bit more. But long time ago, I still try to avoid. But right now, I suggest if even you have because you have two options to apply student, right? If you are F1 application, like solo F1 application, so you can
Mm-hmm.
also add premium processing online directly. But if you have F2 dependent, so which means you can only apply with the paper.
Okay.
So I will add the form I-907 together with it in the first place,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then try to fix the problem before, or try to make everyone know decision before they're out of their status or everything, so they can make
Yeah.
decision to leave the country or everything. But right now for J1, I definitely, if you want to try to change status to be like F1 student, even you ask you and they say you don't have 2-year home resident country anymore, I would try to invest a little bit with the premium processing, so when it's gonna be approved. It usually take like 30 days, but most likely in my experience, for online filing with premium processing, I-539 with I-907, it should be take 24 hours to get to know if your application approved or not.
Yeah,
But
so that's what, yeah.
for paper, those application who have F2, so it would take like maybe a week, five
That's not
5
bad at
days or
all,
3 days. Yeah.
actually.
So
Yeah,
make sure that you apply in the right timeline. Don't apply the last day of your I-94 or
yeah,
the 2019. So that would be the case I try to avoid. I always told that don't come to me in the last week of your I-94 expire or something like that. So that will not work for people
yeah.
who prepare the case for you.
Right,
But
right.
yeah, so you introduce people to contact us in our channel or anything like that.
So, yeah, so like I said, this is kind of like a rush, you know, incidents, thing like that. So we have a lot of students that they got determination without they knowing before. So we don't really want to go into like something that we really don't know what's happening. But if people like find social media, they're gonna hear some different story, right? But like I said, yeah, it's happened already. So we have this kind of solution. So I just want, whoever want to get more information, just call us. So we have like free private consultation for sure. And then we're gonna give you guys more option about what kind of process that is the best option for you guys. And anyway, you guys make your own decision for sure. So this is happening. So I just don't want them to wait. And if they want to go with the premium process, I think the premium process is kind of like solution for them, especially they know within 24 hours. All right.
Thank you so
So
much.
yeah, so we're gonna put down everything information, after we finish up this kind of meeting. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Thank
great.
you.
So
Yeah, that's
yeah, we
great.
work
So
on. So for this week until next week, we're gonna try to expedite every case
yep.
that who try to reinstatement. So please feel free to
Mm.
contact us every day, even Saturday or Sunday. We're gonna try to
We
work on
work,
the
yeah, we
caption.
work 24/7 for now.
Okay.
Okay, to make sure we get
Thank
the
you
best
so
service.
much. We see you guys in the next
All
video.
right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Okay.
Video is sponsored by Justy Guide, AI agents to help your immigration process simple, faster, and accessible for everyone.